Smile. You look so much better when you smile. Mhm. Oh, oh, oh. That's Kirk Franklin. Oh, oh, oh. Smile. I did a little recap video, which is a short from a live. Smile. You'll feel so much better. Your face will feel better. But just because I'm not smiling does not mean I'm not happy. I'm one of those people, I just have those somber, serious faces, but don't mean any harm. I just saw me look. It's just I saw me look. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Excuse me. All right, laptop is up. The laptop was drained. You know these laptops, if you don't use them, the battery just dies. You really don't have nothing to do today, do you? I finally got my laptop up again. It is dead as a doornail. This laptop doesn't stay. I think it runs for like 2 hours if I charge it and use it. It runs for like 2 hours and then that's it. Forget it if you try to run it longer. Oh, 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 oh. So what's up? You finished your food for breakfast? I'm feeling hungry too. 'Cause I ate that. What did I eat? That rice. Rice is like rice, and I'm already feeling hungry. I'm already feeling peckish. Peckish. Oh, but the thing just started going. What you do? Stop it every second, pulling clothes out? Oh, you want to come back being nice? Welcome back, Venture Morse. The machine didn't stop. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The sunshine has come and there's no more rain in this life. You know, if only everybody had sunshine. The lion is looking at me. All right, what did I get on this computer for? I wanted to prove something. Because I think when I use this app, I think that app is why my live doesn't play very well. I'm always nice and it's always nice to see you, sunshine. Okay, Mr. Venture. Philip, welcome to the live. How are you doing today? I'm thinking that it's because I run the YouTube on that app. I'm hoping that's what it is because I'm like, why wouldn't the YouTube live run on my laptop? Why? Why? Every time I try to run it, it does crazy stuff. So let's see. Sometimes I would like to go live on my laptop. I would. I would. I would. I would. Whew. Wow. So how are you guys doing? Did you go to work today? I didn't because I'm on medical leave. Before you think anything that you shouldn't be thinking, let me help you with the answer. And I'm cold. Actually, it's warming up, but I still feel cold. Daniel? Daniel? Interesting name. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? How are you doing today? If playback doesn't begin shortly, try restarting your device. Why should I restart my device? You're always nice. I don't know about that part. So how are you doing today? What's for lunch? What's for dinner? What's for breakfast? I don't know what time zone you're in. I feel like it's time for lunch already, and I just ate. What time did I eat? No, I ate early. As a matter of fact, I think I ate. It was about 8 o'clock. Yeah. Now on my laptop, I see where it says subscribe on the screen, but I know it doesn't put it on here when I'm on my phone. But on my laptop, it says subscribe all the time on the corner. Your partner not even there. They took the day off. Your partner took the day off. Ooh, ooh. I'm watching Murder She Wrote. I know somebody wants to know. He didn't answer because he doesn't want his job. Now, does that man let y'all do that? Does he let y'all just not come and not call in, and he let you come back the next day? If that's the case, that means he really doesn't. I'm not gonna say it. But if he let y'all do that, that's probably why y'all keep coming back. And he let y'all do whatever y'all want to do. That's why he pays y'all like that, or him like that. If you doing whatever you want to do, and I guess he probably said, "Well, I can do whatever I want to do too." They don't want to show up, and they're supposed to show up. So hey, I'm just saying, if y'all don't show up when y'all supposed to show up, then he probably said, "Y'all don't want to be here either." So I pay y'all when I want to pay y'all. Ooh. All right, what did I get on this laptop for? Ooh. My laptop is telling me all kind of stuff that I have not done in a long time. It's trying to make me catch up. You know how it is when you turn a laptop on or something or computer and you haven't turned it on in forever, then it wants to start. What do you call it? What do you call those things? Updates. Yeah, updates. Ooh. And I really think I'm gonna have to wear a wig tomorrow because this hair is not gonna get changed today. I can't. I can't. I can't. It's just gonna stay this way. I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna cover it up with a scarf or a hat or something, but I'm not gonna try to do anything to it. I'm let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Because when I tried to do this, my hair, my shoulder was crying. It was crying out loud. What did I get on here for? I don't want to do that either. No. Chopping wood. What do you say? Chopping wood and hot thorn headed back to and unlock and make fire. Huh? I guess you're saying you're chopping wood and you're headed back somewhere to make fire. With all that hot thorn headed back to an unlock. No wig, just a hat. Who you talking to? You talking to me? No wig, just a hat. I can wear my wig if I want to. Who you talking to, my brother? Who you talking to, my brother? No wig, just a hat. Is that your vote? That's your suggestion. I guess that's your suggestion. Oh wow. A coyote attacked the boy who was playing hide and go seek. Oh, I hear that. I don't blame you. I go back home too. Especially if you're gonna leave at 12 and you just there not doing anything. I definitely wouldn't hang around in the cold if I'm not busy doing something and you can't get warm either. Mm. Oh yeah, supposed to be looking for car insurance because I don't want to pay this bill. Let's see if we can find something cheaper according to not the helmet. No, not the helmet. What helmet? You talking about the what you call it? The wig? Some people wear those wigs. I got a headband wig. Those are not so bad. It's not a lace front. It don't do all that other kind of stuff. Some people really have those wigs on where you really just look at them and it screams wig. Yeah. And some people don't care. They just know what it's like and they don't care. They just don't want to show their hair, so they cover it up. And some people know what it looks like and they just don't care. They just wear it anyway because that's just what they're gonna do. Murder She Wrote sounds scary, don't it? And guess what? Progressive was the first insurance that popped up. Now let's see. 6 minute quote. That doesn't sound fast. What do you mean a 10 strap? What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm trying to get cheaper car insurance. What are you trying to do? Talking about a 10 strap. I don't know what you mean by a 10 strap either. Good morning, and how are you doing today? How are you doing today? Oh boy, you're funny. Am I the only Murder She Wrote fan? How long does it take me to get to work? I think it's what 20. I think it's 24 miles. I don't remember. Ooh, okay. They asked too many questions. I just want to get this thing. But I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I know people that pay like less than 50, but why should I be paying? How you know what I drive? My little car. But yeah, I know I don't need to be paying what I'm paying. State Farm be trying to do too much. Or I need to take some stuff off this State Farm thing and bring it down to this what I need to have to protect me and if I hit somebody. I don't plan on hitting nobody. So let's see what progressive says. But right now they're asking me a million questions as usual. You don't need to know about whether I went to school or not, what they got to do with anything. Like really. What does that have to do? But we shall see. I want to be like you. I want to be paying $1 a month. Now that would be something. And how long have I been licensed? I've been licensed for a mighty long time. I remember them asking me that before. Any license extension, suspensions. Now I don't even remember. That's a good question. I don't think so. My mom did what now? What you mean she came back? She been here. I hear you, Venture, but I'm one of those people because I'm an introvert. I don't like going out in public. Leave me alone. I'm checking online. I might go. There's a place right in town. In town, I might go by there. But the same thing that they're gonna do, they're gonna sit to their computer and do the same thing I'm doing. If I don't like what I see here, I mean there are other locations in public. I hear you. I'm trying to figure out how to describe the situation because once upon a time I was at work. This lady backed up into me. I didn't hit her. She backed up into me. But the descriptions that they had me to choose from would make it seem like I did it. And I don't see a choice that would explain exactly what happened. She backed up into my car. And technically, I was parked. It's time for me to take this shirt off because it's getting warm. Was in collision with another vehicle. That don't even sound like that's how I need to describe that, but that's the only one that would fit. Hmm. I'm just gonna keep on paying State Farm all the big money. I don't even remember when this happened. I don't even remember when it happened, to be honest. What you talking about, 1961? What are you talking about, 1961? See, they already know because as soon as you put your business in it, they already know. They already telling me that I got State Farm. That's how these computers are. Everything's just connected. Do you own a motorcycle? No. I don't think I ever will own a motorcycle. Start saving today. It didn't give me my quote. I want to see my quote. Direct. What? What? What are you talking about? Don't go to direct. Don't answer it. I want to know why it didn't give me my quote. That's what I'm trying to see. My quote. I try to take you through all this stuff. I just want to see my quote first. My quote first. Choose a 6 month package. Basic is beep 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 beep. Choice is beep 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 beep. Recommended is beep 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 beep. How about this is like half of what I'm already paying? Half. 1961. You trying to be funny? I wasn't even born. This is when the price go up. And you start adding all this stuff. Medical payments, personal injury protection, medical payments. I need medical payment stuff. If I get hurt, that means I wouldn't have no medical coverage. See, that's why when you start paying for that cheap stuff, that's because they started cutting all the other stuff out. Then that's when you end up with problems when you're not properly covered. Right, people? Right. So let me see what else they took out of here to make the price low for your vehicle. Oh, they basically taking me to that cheap, what you call it, the PPI? That's what PIP, PPI, whatever it is. Basically, it has no coverage on my vehicle. This is that PPI. Isn't that what's called PPI? It puts the coverage, oh, okay, for you and everyone on your policy. Wait a minute. Okay, it doesn't cover the vehicle, but it covers all the other stuff. But there's no medical. That's why you end up paying that cheap, 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 cheap. Let me skip to the other one. That's the middle choice. It doesn't have medical on it. And this one doesn't cover. That one, of course, doesn't cover the vehicle either. But at this point, I don't even want to really cover you walking back home. I don't even want to really cover the vehicle because the vehicle based on Blue Book value, once it gets to a certain age, it doesn't have much value anyway. So it's kind of like, why pay on something that they would most likely not cover in the case of an accident? You know what I'm saying? In a sense, it's like it don't really make sense anymore to some degree. But then it does make sense. 'Cause I'm not trying to walk away from my car like this lady was saying on Instagram. She said, "You don't need that new car." She said, "You don't need that new car. You don't need that new car. You don't need a new car. You just want the new car." So I'm gonna ride my car until the wheels fall off. Yep. When your car is paid for, you might as well ride it. There's nothing wrong with it. Ride it. I don't care what the neighbors are doing. I don't care what the people up the street are doing. You don't need a new car. Keep your money in your pocket. Yeah. So many other things you can do besides paying car bills. What's up, geese? Long time no see. My shoulder is doing better than it was the last time I saw you. I think I saw you shortly after I had surgery, and those days were really, 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 really bad. Last night was bad too because I was trying to not take a lot of pain pills because the pain pills are now getting into my organs according to my blood work. And so, yeah, so many things to think about when you start popping those pain pills. They go into your organs and it's showing up in my blood work. So I was trying to back away from the pain pills, but then my body was screaming. Yeah, so I'm drugged up here, but it still hurts. Long answer, huh? But I am doing better than when I last saw you, geese. Geese 88. I don't remember your channel name because YouTube is taking them away. They've taken them away from me. And I'm over here trying to find a cheaper insurance. That's what I'm yapping on about. And I realize that when you pay for just the basic minimum, you can pay something cheap. When you buy online, we can even cancel your blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna do this because I like to keep my car covered. And it just basically starts cutting out things that you will need, you know what I mean? And it doesn't have roadside assistance. I'm a woman, I need roadside assistance. I'm not fixing nothing on the road. I've used roadside assistance, I think, twice already. How can you take away my roadside assistance? Like, come on. I know if I need a rental, like, come on now. So I can't take those things off. So there we go. And I guess that's where the other half of all the money goes. The first half is understood, but then the other half of the monthly payment is for the comprehensive and coverage, collision and collision coverage, rental, and roadside. I need all four of those. So there, the decision has been made. We are keeping State Farm. But then I wonder, let's see, let me see something. I wonder if it's cheaper. Is it cheap? Oh no. What? Now that's even more expensive. $100 deductible. Changes in premium would bring it to 172 for 6 months for comprehensive. Oh, that's when you want to cover fire, theft, vandalism, hail, flood, or hitting an animal. That's comprehensive. And I guess in this case, I'm subject to hit a deer. There's possibly flooding. Hail is possible. Vandalism is possible. Theft is possible. Fire is possible. Collision is possible. But that's expensive. I think I better stay where I am. Yeah, I better. I bet you they're gonna call me. That's one thing about this. As soon as I shut this down, they'll start calling. Even though I don't want them to call me, they'll start calling. That's the part that gets to know them. Like, I didn't ask you to call me, but I put my number in your system, right? And then they'll start calling and they'll keep calling. Cheap, cheap, cheap with a little bird beside it. But do you have full coverage? Do you have roadside assistance? Do you have all of those other things that I just said, Mister? You have the rental thing just in case you need to get a rental if you put your car in the shop, or if you need a rental because you had a collision or some type of something and your car is being repaired. You don't have that, do you? There's no way you're gonna have that paying the price that you're paying unless you got some type of side deal. You need to start making content. Well, what you do need to start making content, geese. Bryson, you got an interesting profile picture there. Yeah, but you keep on saying it. Yeah, I just make Geese 88, this is for you. I just make content around my nonsense. Not my nonsense, but my everyday life. I only have one life to live. When you try to, I feel like when I try to do something that I don't normally do, then that's when it becomes. Now, what I wish I could do, I wish I could actually film at work. I wish, but that gets me in a whole lot of trouble, so I can't. So I film before and after work and on the way to work. But I just got to make sure I don't show my work logo. Even though I still see a lot of people doing their work logos, and I guess eventually they're going to get whatever they're going to get because some companies don't like when you're putting their logo out on social media. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Hmm. You were telling me not to tell them when I was born. That was like a required part of the thing because they want to know how old you are. That's what you're telling me. Don't answer my birthday. That's what you were talking about. Let me see if it got warm outside because it was very cold out there when I went out there a little bit ago. It was cold. The grass is all wet. All right, computer, I have done what I said I was going to do. Now, what else are we going to do? Now, can I edit this video while I'm talking to you guys? Let me see. That's what I don't know. Now, that would be something. Can I edit it while I'm actually talking to you? And the video stops us because I can't do whatever I'm trying to do. I'm curious if I can actually edit that while I'm doing it. Whew. It's going somewhere. Oh, it is. Oh, it did take me to the behind the scenes. Okay. Let's see what it'll let me do. What's for lunch? Fryers. Well, good morning. You're just taking a coffee break. Well, thank you for popping in. Full coverage is always better. Oh, you finally got you some boiled peanuts and. Were you the one that said you never had them before? Or you had not had them in a long time? Which one? I remember that the conversation now that you say that. Okay, Mr. Multiple Cars. I had multiple cars, but now I only have one. Oh, your auntie made you some. I hope she made them right now. Oh, it's been a long time. Okay, cool. Some people are doing so much stuff with these boiled peanuts now. I've seen people turn them to like they look almost like seafood boils or chicken boils or whatever. They add all this other stuff around the peanuts and making it into a dish. I'm like, come on now, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. But boiled peanuts are the thing. I love them. And I kind of like eat it as a meal because I know that protein, especially if I sit there and eat the whole big old can, shame on me. Then I don't eat around that. That's like enough protein and enough calories. And if I eat that for dinner, that's what it is. And I might eat a small fruit and then that's it. So I'm trying to keep that protein up so I keep the muscles. Oop, right into the full coverage. I'm gonna keep my full coverage for now. I'm probably gonna be getting a car soon anyway. Probably. It's cold enough up there for you, Olga? Hey, no, no, don't play, don't with no Jesus jokes now. My shoulder's getting better. It's definitely still pain pill required. Because I had some recent blood work, which was telling me that pain medicine was getting into my organs in not a nice way. So yeah, I've been trying to wean back. Even though I've been trying to wean back, because I have still not. I did not take oxycodone. I survived all those horrible days. Just take the regimen that they told me to take, but just with the pain pills I am taking, I've been on pain pills straight since surgery. So now that's like 4 weeks plus. Too tall for that car. And did you hear what I was just saying about whatever? You can let people talk all they want to talk. Let them talk all they want to talk. You keep your car until you're ready to change your car. That's the same thing that lady I follow on Instagram says. You don't need a new phone. You just want a new phone. You don't need a new car. You just want a new phone. You don't need to go out to coffee every day. I think she's Puerto Rican. That's why I'm talking like that. She has an accent. I'm not trying to make fun of her though, but she definitely makes good sense. Every time I see her video, it just makes me realize that I know I don't need. Oh, it's mainly your coworkers. Coworkers always talk a bunch of trash. I miss the ladies because actually right now we don't have any men in the building, so I miss the ladies. But yeah, coworkers always talking trash, and you just kind of look at them and go, "Yeah, right." When it comes to paying that car note, nobody's gonna pull out money to pay your car note, right? Oh, 57. 57 is cold. It was 47 this morning here. Yeah, people can say a lot of things, but I'm like, if you don't see them pulling out the money, then be quiet. Like, to be quiet. Just be quiet. They always want to tell you what to do, but then they're not paying for the changes. Yep. So you at work now, Geese 88? Are you at work now? Oh, it's lessening, but when I don't take pain medicine, it doesn't feel like it's lessening then. And especially after I do like when I come back from physical therapy or when I do physical therapy at home, I've been learning just to keep the ice on it. I do my physical therapy at home with the ice on it. Like when you go to therapy, they put it on at the end. Like, do you want hot or cold? Like, no, give it to me from the beginning and keep me frozen the whole time. Keep me frozen the whole time. Yep. You just got off an hour ago. Oh, you work at nighttime. You work at the nighttime. I've been trying to work on going through the comments and approving certain users because I'm about to start locking down these comments. And I don't get to do it on some of you guys because you never comment. But if you would comment, that would make it so much easier. Then I can go in and just call you an approved user. Because some people who are not approved users, they won't be able to comment anymore because I get tired of the trolls. I do. Back to work. Enjoy your day. Be safe in your home as you work. Crazy things happen everywhere, right? Oh, supervisor, and that was the only shift available. Well, congrats to you. When working nighttime, make sure you take your butt to bed and sleep during the daytime. I used to work third shift, and I tell you, it's a body changer. It changes your whole body. So congrats to you, though. Congrats to you. I used to play supervisor back in the day, but I don't like supervising nobody. And then I've been put in the position or selected to be in the position before. I don't like doing that. I don't know if people feel like they want to put me in supervisor roles, but I don't like it at all because I'm too much of an introvert to want to deal with people and their nonsense. Oh wow. Whew. I know how that feels. I've done a 10-hour shift and those are long. Uh-uh. Well, blessings to you for sure. That's a thing. You're gonna pay for what car? I tell you guys all the time, don't come in here telling stories that you know is not true. You're gonna pay for what car in the front of all these witnesses? JG, you got that? Tell me you gonna pay for what? Pay for what car? Don't come in here telling stories. Nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. You don't like dealing with people and their attitudes. Keep that outside of work, yeah. And that's where you have to start. Be not that you're being whatever. My thing was for me, it's always best to follow policy if you're a supervisor. When you start shifting and being shifty with it, that's when problems come. I'm not saying you got to follow it like you following it like, some rigidness, but you know what I'm saying? You start like going like this, then a lot of things start getting crazy. I'm just saying. I've seen that, not when I was a supervisor, but I've seen other supervisors do like that. Like, no, don't do that. And everybody gets the same punishment, right? Yeah. But anyway, enough on that. Early. What's up, Early? You came in here the other day. I see you came back. I don't remember you saying much of anything, but welcome back. All right, enough of this laptop. We're having trouble saving your video. Retry in five. I want to retry. Me too. I'm a mild mannered person too, but sometimes people be acting crazy. But the thing is, you got to remember, you're not the popo. You're just a supervisor. There's this guy I know. I've seen a lot of guys that are mild, and you stay mild. First of all, you remember that you're not the popo, right? You're not the police officer. You're not a constable. You're not a drill sergeant. You're just a supervisor, and you act accordingly. And then, you just let them do what they do. And if they break company policy, you just do what you got to do, and just kind of go like this. Well, man, like, hey, like you did it to yourself. Like, hey, you look like you wanted to be terminated. I didn't do it. You look like you needed a write up. I didn't do it. You did it. And I think that's what I see a lot of people do. They're not mild mannered, and then they act like they're the popo. You're just a supervisor. You're not saying that you're belittled, but you're not the police. You know what I mean? 'Cause I've seen people yell at people just because you're a supervisor. Don't mean you yell at people. I don't care what they did. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at them or whoever it is. Like, come on now, we're people. We make mistakes. Just do what you got to do. 'Cause that's what I said when I got in trouble. And I was like, okay, I'm here for it. Write me up. Let me sign. I know what I did. I don't need no whatever, whatever. Just give me my paper. Let me go back to work. If you terminated me, let me know that too. I get my bag. You know what I mean? It is what it is, especially when people know they messed up. And I think people respect you more when you write them up. Yeah, I think people do. They respect you more when you actually write them up, as opposed to you letting them keep getting away with stuff. And they say, "Oh, he a pushover. He don't, whatever." Exactly. But people do. Trust me, I've experienced it with my own ears and my own eyes. And you be wondering to my like, you would think like they're the even if they were the owner of the company, that would even give them no reason to do like that. But people act crazy. Some people act crazy. Why you don't want to? Why aren't you saving my? Oh, the video can't be saved because I'm in the live, obviously. Okay. Duh. Duh. Yeah, but there are some people that definitely yell at people. But that's what's up. I'm going to keep my insurance. I started out this journey getting on the laptop to see if I was going to keep it or not keep it, but I'm going to keep it because I like having roadside assistance and all these other things that I probably never ever use, but when I do need them, they're right there. I did finally get me one of those gadgets to jumpstart the car, those new little things that people have that you just, let the little thing do it. My mom is doing pretty good, considering. And considering means she's been living for a mighty long time. God has blessed her, and she's still speeding down the road like a bat out of beep. And yeah, she's doing good. She's outside now, I think, doing something. Or she's awfully quiet. I think she went outside. I don't hear a sound. I don't hear a peep. Don't hear a peep. I think she went outside. It's quiet here. But thank you for asking about my mommy. But she's doing good. Trying to do some of these things in the background. Some people claim that it matters if you do these things, and I don't know if it matters or not. But I don't get into all this laptop work for YouTube. I'm like, YouTube is not paying me like that for me to want to sit here and devote time like I'm at work. Like, no way. If I can't do it from my phone, eh, eh. But every now and then I try to get on here and do some of this stuff because some of this stuff you really can't do. You can't do it from your phone. So what it is. Yep. So what's going on for the weekend? We're resting or we working, geese? 88. Do you get to you said you work 4 days, I think you said, right? 12-hour shifts for 4 days. So that means you have 3 days off. Oh, you're off till Wednesday. Now that's cool. Cool, cool, cool. I used all of my PTO. The little bit I had. But it's okay. I have definitely used all my PTO for sure. For sure, for sure. I didn't have any pretty much by the time I went to surgery. I didn't have any, but a little bit, but it's okay. That's why you gotta live with what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do when you gotta do it. Oh, okay, Tuesday to Friday. That doesn't sound bad. I kind of like that schedule. I used to do Monday through Thursday, 10-hour days. And that was something. Mm, yeah, but it's really good to see you pop back in. These I always like to see people pop back in. It's always heartwarming. Now I'm understanding what I was doing. The last time I was playing with this, I didn't understand what I was doing, but now I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. Well, I am scheduled to go back to work soon. I was off for 6 weeks to give some general information to be careful about it because some people listen, they're not always on my team. But yeah, I'm going to determine when I go back to physical therapy on Monday after I talk with the people there and see. Because what I don't want to do is go back to work and then I feel like I need to get another leave, if you know what I mean. I don't want to go back to work and I'm really not ready to be back at work because I don't want to hurt me. Yeah, so. But I'm scheduled to go back to work soon, though. My 6 weeks are almost up, but I'm still in a lot of pain. But I don't want to use up all of my leave time. And then if I happen to need it, then I don't have anymore. See what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a, yeah. So I'm kind of like that. I'm not sure because there's a lot of things to think about. But at the same time, I'm not going to hurt me. I didn't realize that the recovery time in general was so long, 2 years. And I can't be off work for like 2 years. I mean, to be feeling like better, it's 2 years. The doctor says 1 year, but physical therapy said 2 years. So to try to go back in 6 weeks is kind of like, you know, so that's where I am right now with that one. I can't even hardly do the things I need to do for myself around the house, much less to go back to my classroom to take care of other people. So that's the reality of it all right now. So we shall see. We shall see. Yep. 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 All right, I'm gonna leave this alone. I need to get out of this. Actually, no, because if I go outside, it's cold outside. But it feels, yeah, that's what when I because if you don't, what I've learned, if you don't ask a lot of questions when it comes to these medical providers, they don't tell you. They don't tell you. So yeah, so I was asking a whole lot of questions. I'm gonna keep on asking a whole lot of questions. Yeah, because the thing is, like my shoulder, like bones were cut in my shoulder, and whatever all the other stuff that they went in there ripping around. And so when you think about the ripping and doing all this stuff, probing in with the little robotic things and whatnot, all that stuff when they're entering with all those tools, they're ripping and cutting in order to get to where they need to go. So all of that has to be healed on top of what they went in there to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it basically rips your shoulder apart and then you got to let it heal back up again and then get stronger again. So it's a process. Unlike the knee people usually they make you get up and walk on your knee like what the same day, but that doesn't mean your knee is healed. But the treatment and the therapy of it is different than the shoulder. Like my other doctor was saying, he was saying that he was like, "Oh, the shoulder is terrible." I'm like, terrible. So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, tell me about it. Now that I'm in the journey, trust me, I can feel that it's terrible. But I signed up for it, and we are doing it. We are doing it. So far, it's been better though because my bones were basically like this, and when they were supposed to be like this or like this, they were like this. on top of each other. So they had to be separated. And that's because I didn't go to the doctor during COVID time when I should have gone. And I was not going. I didn't feel like I was dying, so I didn't go. But anyway, so it basically healed out of place. Yep, that's what's up. I don't even want to see no more coverage in Jamaica right now because it just makes my heart break. Well, at least I saw that aid was getting in, and just to know that aid is getting in is that's a good thing. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna let this laptop charge up, and I want to go outside and get some sun because that's how we stay sane, get our vitamin D in the body. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna leave my computer up. Am I gonna come back to it today? I doubt it. I doubt it. So we're gonna shut it down and make sure it's charged up before I put it away. I need to probably watch YouTube on it later. I keep buying laptops, but then I don't use them, which is crazy. So I need to start using it before it dies and ages out on me. That's what happens. They age out on you, right? They age out on you. I feel like eating some Spanish food. Whew. It's time to put some more ice back on my shoulder. That'll be a good idea. I'm trying to charge my mic back up, but I'm not going to get back on my mic. But thank you guys so much for helping me navigate the car insurance world. And I still believe it's best to stay fully covered because whenever you need what you need, you'll have it, as opposed to wishing you had it and then you don't have it. So when it comes to that, and because I don't always have someone to change tires or whatever, like that kind of thing, I like having roadside assistance. Not that I can't do it by myself, but I would rather sit in my car and wait for assistance as opposed to being somewhere where I don't know anybody. For those of you know that I like to get on the road sometime, and I get on the road with just my dog in me, and anything can happen. So if I needed a rental car, then I'll be able to have a rental car or whatever. So did my comments stop, or did you just get quiet? Because my comments have a way of stopping, and it's not me, it's YouTube. And I just like I said, see, they're already emailing me from that quote. I was surprised it took so long. But usually they do it immediately. And now they're gonna keep on emailing me with their offers. And I was gonna pay bills today, but I don't feel like doing that either. Where's that bill? Ouch. Oh, where's that bill? Uh oh. I don't remember putting that bill in. I need to go check. Ooh. Ooh. I don't see that bill in this. Oh, here it is. Well, that's no problem. I was just making sure that I wasn't completely telling all my business that my mom says. She said, "Why are you saying all that?" I said, "Cause it is. I'm not saying anything bad. My mom doesn't like when I talk about stuff like this on my channel." But I'm like, am I saying something? I could say if I was saying something bad or something foul or something, on the other side. But yeah, I don't see what's wrong with talking about general information. We all have to get car insurance. We all have to deal with things, right? Right. But anyway, I still do what I do. I always say I'm not disrespecting nobody, not putting nobody on blast, not, doing nothing crazy on my channel like some people do with other people's business and whatnot. So I think I run a clean ship over here. What do you think? I think so too. Yeah. And I got to put this bill in. So I got to leave this on it. I almost overlooked this bill until I looked at the calendar. Because when you flip the calendar to the new month, you see a new thing, right? And I just realized I have not. Usually I like to set my bills up. And then I realize I haven't done November yet. So yeah, that's what we got to do. At one time, I didn't even want to do bill pay and all that stuff. But then I realized it's actually to my benefit. But I still don't like when they just yank my money out. No way. I'll tell you when to yank it out, but you're not going to just yank it out. What if I change my mind? I don't want to have to go back in there and tell you I changed my mind. So I just do it when I want to do it. Mom, and that's what I prefer to do. Do it when I want to do it and not when you tell me to do it. So once again, thank you guys for navigating the journey of you're making breakfast. Sounds yummy, but right now it's brunch. 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 But thanks for popping in, Geese88. Hope to see you in the morning at prayer time at 7 a.m. Who me? No way. I'm not getting up that early. Why would I do that on a Saturday? Yeah. More prayer, more power. 7 a.m. You can always catch the replay. 7 a.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. Sunday. And then we come back to 6 a.m. Monday through Friday. Yeah, that's what we do over here. No, I don't drag it out forever. Nope. And I try to make it as short and sweet as possible, especially on the weekends, because everybody's whatever on the weekends. I don't know. And then I start getting ready to do what I got to do. Tomorrow I got to sing at my church. So tomorrow I got to be out of here on time. Ouch. On time. Last weekend I was leaving late. You'll try. That's better than no. I'll take it. Last week I left early, but I didn't have to sing in the morning yesterday. Last week. But this time I got to sing. It is early. And sometimes it's early for me too. You should see me before the camera goes live. But I make it happen. I make it happen. I make it happen. Oh wow, we're gonna go. But I just realized I skipped the very first one. That's gonna be the topic. That's gonna be the topic. Yep, you can use that one. And then the next one is okay. We're gonna go in with that one. Well, enjoy your breakfast, Geese88. Thank you for popping in. And yeah, make that content. You can make that content about your breakfast. For some reason, people seem to be tuned in to people eating, tuned in to people being in their cars. Those videos, if you notice, some reason they go, but you gotta, I guess, depends on what it is that you're doing in your car. But people seem to be zoned into stuff like that. It was funny one day somebody came in and I was eating something. Not that the vlog was about me eating, but I just happened to be eating. And of course, someone with their opinion said that, oh, I need to put my food away because I'm being disrespectful. And I'm thinking to myself, so what about all the mukbang people? What would you say about those people? But once again, you can't please everybody. You just got to do what you're doing, whatever that is that you're doing. I just kind of laughed to myself. But everybody's got their own whatever they feel like people should be doing. But if you live by that, you'll never do anything. You'll never do anything. But I thought that was funny though. And I always say that that's like those are cultural preferences too. And sometimes it varies by person. It's not even a culture, it's just a person. And how some people are raised that they shouldn't do something or they should do something. Who you calling Jesus? Or you must be speak texting. I'm like, Jesus? Jesus? All right, let's see. There's one thing I had to sort out today because I guess you were speak texting, talking about I'm almost home, Jesus. Guess the walk has got you flustered. I got one more aspirin pill and I'm done. That's what I figured. But you realize you must have been. I don't know if you were speak texting or you actually put that in there because it's like you're calling me Jesus, and I'm not Jesus. Because I was like, what? All right, let's go find mommy because mommy's quiet. When she gets too quiet these days, I gotta go be the daughter to figure out. Mocha didn't follow me. She must be sleeping. I was waiting on her little feet to come running. She must be sleeping. I'll take it. I know I say the same thing too, but I usually say like, "Oh Lord, where's my mom?" I see she took Mocha's water bucket. She keeps on up in there in the dark. I know you're out here because the door's open, mommy. Mom, why are you in here in the dark? Oh, I'm okay. The frogs are in there. I'm shutting the window. But the frogs are in there. Can you even see? Yeah, I don't need to see. I know what I see what I'm doing. Oh Jesus, you better crack this door. Cause I'm like, where in the world is she? It must be ain't cold out there. It is cold out here. I came out here because I was wondering what you were doing. Make sure you're okay. Okay, but why you don't have a lamp on? You got all those hurricane lamps and what lights? Them frogs are in there. You know that, right? Them frogs is minding their own business. Okay, I'm just saying those frogs are in there. You stay on in there. She all up in the shed. Cause I'm like, where in the world is she? Whew, yeah, my head is cold. What did I do? Oops. Oops. No problem. You have a good day. I didn't mean to put you guys in the dark. But yeah, I'm getting ready to get out here too. It's cold out here. Not cold, but it's definitely nippy. Nippy, 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 nippy. Well, I'm glad you made it home safe, even though your legs might be hurting. Y'all already know when the hand goes up. When the hand goes up. More love, more joy, more peace. Wish to you and yours until we meet again. Bye for now. Bye.